morning, guys. Today is January 26th, I believe. And I just wanted to give a little update. For one, thank God for this hair. It's back black, y'all. Because that red was real ghetto. Real ghetto. I might include some pictures of how ghetto it looked because when I tell y'all, I had a whole mental breakdown. Like, was really about to cut my whole hair off because of that dang on hair. It was, ooh. But God got me back together, okay? Because it was a stressful night. But, so I have good news and bad news, y'all. So, I'm gonna start with the bad news. So, I did not lose as much as I thought I did because our scale was messed up. So I didn't lose over 65 pounds yet because it's coming, best believe. But I think I lost. Okay, so my starting weight was 310 and I'm now 285. So right now in my head, my math ain't working, so y'all just add that up. But so yeah, like I was all excited, and then I got really discouraged. But the difference between the difference between the numbers is like the difference of how I see myself and how I feel. So I would like to give advice to anybody who decides to get the surgery. Do not get caught up in the scale. I'm still a work in progress. And some days I have to like really get my mental together because I'll get caught up in the numbers and be like, well, dang, I didn't lose that much. So, and then I'll look at myself and see the difference of how much I've come down. So I definitely would like y'all to know, like, don't get caught up in looking at the numbers. And the crazy thing for me is why I was so caught up is because when I had my first month, like my post-op month appointment, like I felt like I was going to be disappointing my doctor, and because my numbers wasn't like low, and like it was just a whole mental battle in my head with the numbers. Like it was just all bad. But the crazy thing about it is, like, when I saw my doctor, he didn't even talk to me about my numbers. Okay, first of all, I just want to say that shout out to Dr. Zinni at I think it's St. Mary Mercy Hospital, who did my bariatric surgery. He the GOAT. Because like he really genuinely just came in there and just talked to me about how I felt. Took a look at, like, you know, make sure my stuff had healed up really good. He just asked me questions on, like, you know, how I was doing with my eating, you know, how I was doing with getting my protein in, and, you know, how I was doing with getting my water in. This man ain't mentioned not a number to me. Like, that's how the enemy get you. Like, literally, it was like a whole mental battle for me. But I ended up kind of before my appointment, actually, I want to say maybe a week before my appointment, or like maybe, yeah, it was like a week. I had went to, I had to go to the bathroom somewhere, and I was with my sister, and she was like in the hospital getting her blood work done. So I ended up going to, like, using the bathroom in the doctor's office. And when I tell y'all, I was like in such shock. And of course, I'll include like pictures and videos and stuff. But I was in such shock at how smaller I looked. Like, it was just like, wow. And and at that moment, it was like, for me, I had to keep telling myself, like, stop trying to get caught up in these numbers. And it was crazy. What's crazy is because beforehand, I never cared about numbers. I was always the one, like, I don't care about the number. I just care about how I look and how I feel. And I had literally kind of at a point had came obsessed with like the numbers. And when I saw myself, it was just like, first of all, at this point, don't talk to me because I'm smaller. Like, you had that attitude, like, don't talk to me. My weight came down. Like, I look good. Like, it was one of them moments. Like, it was just like, who is she? Like, girl. And I just felt like really proud of myself. So I would definitely say, like, anybody who got the surgery, who's getting the surgery, or who's thinking about getting the surgery, don't get caught up in the numbers because it will drive you crazy. It literally will drive you crazy. Focus on how you looking and how you feeling. That's the most important thing. If I can give any advice out of this whole process, that's the number one. Do not get caught up in what the numbers say on the scale. And I personally will say, don't even buy a scale. Wait till you go to your doctor's appointments and then weigh yourself. Because just having the scale, like, it will play mental, like a whole mental trick on you. So I would say do not get caught up in that. So I'm gonna include some little clips of of me seeing for myself my weight loss, and like some before and afters. So I'm about to include those. Y'all, look how small I am. I cannot get over it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, what? Who is she? Cause period. Okay, so y'all saw how I was looking, right? Like, I felt so proud of myself, like, just after that. And it's like, now, and then also, like, being able to wear certain clothes and seeing how certain clothes look on me now versus beforehand, like, when this weight come all the way down, ain't nobody gonna be able to talk to me because I'm gonna be a whole hot mess out here. But on another note, I wanted to talk to you guys about I know I talked about I was doing the Crazy Faith series. So I haven't really been consistent with it. I'll say that because I'm going to be hot, humble, open, and transparent, as Transformation Church says. I am a part of Transformation Nation. I haven't been consistent with it at all. But what I have been doing is, like, me and my sister will watch, like, the Sunday services, or we'll do, watch the prayers that they're doing because they are praying and fasting right now. And when I say, like, what's crazy is because I just love God, because it's literally like every new episode, like every Sunday, when I say God literally speak to me through every sermon, every single sermon, like just every single time. Like, no matter what it is about, like, he always speak to my mind and know exactly, like, what I'm struggling with or what I'm dealing with personally. And I just been so grateful for that. I also feel like I am gonna do the Crazy Faith series, like continue it. But I just feel like right now my focus needs to be on our Kingdom series that he's doing now. And I just kind of want to give all my focus and attention to that. But I also want to say, like, when I did my Forgiveness University series just recently, we had started that, like, I think a year prior, but didn't finish. Like, we did one episode. And it's like, I think when God needs me to get that series, he will bring it back around for me, because he did the same thing for me for the Forgiveness University. And then I also want to talk to y'all about the fast, because I finished my fast. Like, I wasn't doing the fasting with Transformation Church, just because me and my family, like, we always do our fast at a certain time. But we finished our fast, I want to say the 21st or the 22nd, one of them. We finished our fast, and when I say this was the best fast that I have ever had, I was consistent the whole fast. Okay, we have never done that, none of us. And it was just like, it wasn't hard, like, it wasn't stressful. It was just like, literally everybody was just going with the flow, like, and this was like honestly the best fast for me. And for me, I didn't really fast, like, because like I told y'all before, like, I can't really eat anyway, so I wasn't fasting like really from food. Like, I was eating, like, of course, all the healthy foods, but I still do that now. So it wasn't like, I was fasting from food, but I was fasting from just a lot of personal things. And like, literally, I was just so grateful. Excuse me. I was just so grateful to God for, like, just continually talking to me. And even after the fast, I was struggling with some things. And it was like, every day he talks to me. Every day he just speaks to my mind, my heart. And, like, he spoke to me this morning. Like, I literally was laying here with my eyeballs fully closed, singing the song, He Wants It All. It, like, just in my head. And I'm like, and the crazy thing about it is the enemy, like, he's so stupid. Like, I cannot stand him. Anyway, but like, I literally was singing that in my head, but I'm like, I don't know the name of the song. I can't find it. Like, I don't know where to even look. But I knew my sister heard the song before, because that's where I know I've heard it. So I call her and I'm like, what's the name of that song? And I started singing, and she like, it's called He Wants It All. I'm like, really? Like, bro, I knew the song the whole time. But it's like, it's crazy how, like, the enemy, he would really just get in your mind and just make you feel so dumb, and like really just try to change everything. But God be like, nope, psych, you thought, like, and I really just be like, God, thank you so much. Because I was just so stressed. Like, why don't I know this song? And I was just playing it all morning, and it just like lifted my little spirit and my soul, because I don't know. He was just talking to me this morning, and I was just really grateful. But yeah, I just want to tell y'all about my fast, and like, it did go really well this year, for me. And, I still have my ups and downs. I still have my moments, but I'm just really grateful, like, that every day I've been, like, in the morning, if I wake up, like, I just seek God first. Like, I don't get on my social media, none of that. Like, I literally seek God first from the moment that I open my eyes. And that's been so helpful to me and so refreshing, like, just in me. And I'm just, like, really grateful for that, like, specifically, like, that God is putting that in me and moving in me and helping me grow and just grow within him. And I know I've been doing, like, a Bible plan, just different Bible plans on having intimacy with God, because that was one of my things that I was fasting for. It's just to have an intimate relationship with God, like, not just to have a relationship, but to have an intimate relationship with him. And I've been doing the Bible plans every day, and I've been so grateful, like, that God is, like, helping me literally, like, every single day, like, and all throughout the day. And even if I mess up, or even if I make a mistake, like, I know that he's not condemning me or judging me or making me feel like I'm the worst person on earth. Like, no, he still at the end of the day tells me, like, that he loves me and I love him, and that's all we need. Like, so I just wanted to encourage somebody, like, if you're struggling with anything, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's an addiction, whether it's just anything bad, like, y'all know, like, anything bad, like, don't let the enemy beat you down. Don't let him tear you up, like, because at the end of the day, no matter what it is, no matter what you're going through, If you're giving your life to Christ, God loves you through it all. And he not judging you, and he done thrown it in the sea of forgetfulness. And he forgave you. So you just have to forgive yourself. Like, don't let the enemy beat you up and tear you down, because that's what he is here for, to steal, kill, and destroy. And God said we don't have to live like that. We don't have to conform to that. Like, God has given literally us paradise, for real, with him. So I just wanted to encourage a few people, anybody need to hear, like, God loves you, and he not gonna ever forsake you and leave you. Like, he is always with you, no matter what you dealing with, no matter what you're going through. He is always there, right there with you. And at the end of the day, if you feel like nobody love you, God love you, and I love you. So I just wanted to share my little update with you guys, and make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you guys want to see from me. Like I said, my videos will be really random at this point, because I'm not doing much. And like, as far as like my workouts and stuff, when I work out from home, I normally do just dance, and so I know I ain't gonna be able to put that on YouTube because they copyright me. So let me know what you guys further want to see from me. And I am still gonna do my Sunday like worship type videos. I'm just waiting for God to release me to do that. But yes, so comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at BoolyTV. And I love you guys so much, and have a blessed week.